it up. I don't have time for it.
Have a great day. Oh my gosh, the sun just won't stop. The sun not gonna stop. Really?
All right, so
Hello.
we are live, but let me make sure we are live.
Okay.
And we are live. So let me take this
Yay.
out. We are live. All right, let me stop this right quick. All right, so give me a second to pop this live up on. Let's make sure we live on YouTube.
That's cool. Get it popping. Let me get this live popping. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we live on YouTube. We got somebody watching already. Whoever's watching on YouTube right now, thank you.
Hello.
Give me a second while I get all this together. For everybody that's watching on Facebook right now, thank you. Give me a second. Let me edit this caption. I will tag her in the caption, and I will also put her Instagram link in the caption also.
Hi, you all. Good afternoon. Hope y'all excited like I am. This is high key, my first interview, so I didn't want to tell you that and you'd be like, oh my gosh, she an amateur. I'm excited.
So at first I thought you was like a little doubtful at first. When you asked me what is that link for?
I was just confused. I'm like, oh my gosh, she doing Forex. You trying to
get
me
so it's my guest room.
Room. Yeah. And when you explained it to me, it was kind of cool. Like you can go live at the same time.
Yeah.
I have to like build up the audience.
All right, give me 1 second. All right, I'm almost done.
And we've been
for everybody that's watching on YouTube right now, thank you. I don't know who's watching on the YouTube, but feel free to comment. Let me know.
I'm excited we're doing this. We've been trying to do this for like a month now.
You talking about this? You talking about this live?
Yes.
Yeah. See, so by me being a personal trainer, it's like when I think I'd be free, I don't be free.
Yes.
And then there'll be days where like I'll be free immediately after I leave the gym, but then I'll be too tired to go live.
Yes, it'd be like that.
So
definitely got to soak.
I told myself, I'm gonna start back. I'm gonna stop making excuses. If I'm gonna go live, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna stop with the excuses and
just go, sweaty and all.
Just do it. So even if I leave the gym and I'm still in my trainer shirt, I might throw a hoodie on, but live, we gonna go live. All right, so we are live. Oh, speaking of that,
yes,
that's BH Studios that's watching from YouTube. What's up? What's up? Yo. So when I was telling you that I could pop people's comments on the screen,
ooh, pop.
This is what it looks like. Do you see that? Do you see that comment?
Yes, that's so cool.
So
Doc, hello.
That's BH Studios from Florida.
Cool.
I don't know why his YouTube handle is that name.
He probably made it when he's 15, like everybody else.
Yeah, when people be making those email addresses.
Hello Kitty 96. Yes.
All right, so this is the part of the video where those on YouTube This is part of the video where those on Facebook, I can't stop this part. But the people that's on YouTube, this is where it actually starts. But how's everyone doing? Good afternoon. My name is John, editor to EVON Magazine, Bold Magazine, and 4 other magazines that I just don't feel like naming right now.
Let them know. Let them know.
And EVON TV and EVON Models, everything EVON. Today, my guest is Keaera Jhene.
Hola.
From Chicago, Illinois.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a short chit chat. Y'all go get to know her as I get to know her.
Yes.
And
hopefully y'all laugh as much as I laugh.
Feel free to introduce yourself. Oh, speaking of that, yeah, introduce yourself as in your height.
Oh, okay.
Are you signed or are you freelance?
Okay.
And what type of modeling you do?
Okay. Oh, we're gonna jump into it, huh?
Oh yeah.
My name is Keaera Jhene, but my family calls me Key, and my model friends call me Jhene. So you can pick. I've been modeling for about 2 to 3 years. I started my first shoot was like February of 2018, and I was nervous. I was a nervous wreck. But after that shoot, I just knew that I was gonna have fun in this industry, so I kept going. You said my height. I'm 5'8.5", 5'9" on a good day.
Okay, I didn't even know that. You don't look that tall.
Yeah, it's long legs. It's my father's fault. Yeah, I used to play volleyball and stuff like that too. So I 5'9" on the volleyball court, but 5'8" on a date. Cool. What kind of modeling do I do?
Yeah. What kind of modeling you do? And I don't know if you just answered, but are you signed or not? Are you freelance or signed?
And at first, when I first started modeling, I wanted to be signed really bad, and that was like the goal. That was like the thing I knew I was going to get there. But me being signed doesn't mean that I have to stop working and that, I don't have to get to where I'm going if I'm not signed. So right now I am freelance, and I believe I'll be freelance for a little while now, if it's up to me, if it's the Lord's will. But yeah, I'm freelance. And what kind of modeling I do, I really love doing editorial shoots and things like that. I love being expressive and artistic. For a long time, even before I was a model, I used to call myself an alternative Black girl. And that doesn't really mean that I'm like goth or anything like that, but it just means that any kind of expression of art, I just go with it. I'm not your typical out south Black girl, so I used to call myself that for a long time. And runway modeling is one of my things because I love walking in heels. It's my thing. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
All right, so I have 2 comments to pop up on the screen right now.
Okay.
BH says he cannot change his email handle on YouTube.
You know what?
You can. You have to go to your. What is that? Google used to have a social media. What is it called?
Google used to have a social media.
Yeah, Google had a social media. It's still connected to YouTube and it's still connected to our email.
I remember like it having photos, but Google, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if
Google had an email. BH, go to your Google account. It'll allow you to change your name. It'll allow you to change your profile picture, allow you to change your location and all that stuff. You can do it at least one time.
In like 30 days.
You could change it. I just forgot the name of the social media that Google had.
He just like his name. Look, if you like your name, sir, keep it, Mr. Murdoch.
Yeah, because I keep forgetting that's BH. That's BH Studios.
I'm here for it.
He also said
Yes.
from your cover photo from the cover photo that I have of you, she's a dope model.
Yay! Well, thank you. You know, it was really hot in that red dress, but I sweated it on out, and I
That was in
worked
Chicago?
through it. Yeah, it was in Chicago. That's in Hyde Park. The photographer that I did it with, he's from the West Side, and he was just like, "Let's just go outside." It was a nice day that day too, so we were just on an adventure at that point. Going to different neighborhoods, seeing the landscape. And I'm a real outdoorsy green type of girl, so wherever we stopped and we liked the scenery, we just started snapping photos. It was full. It was dope, full of fun.
Give me 1 second, y'all. My other computer mouse died,
Oh no! But I
and I ain't got no batteries
appreciate
for it.
that.
All right, never mind. No batteries for it. I guess this is the issue with going live. I can't edit none of this out, so we gonna keep this in there.
Okay, that's fine. We like flubs.
Now, where did you say you were from?
Uh, Say the question again.
Where did you say you were from?
I'm from
No,
Southside Chicago.
no, you got an accent.
I got an accent, but
It
you
sounds
know
like you was
what?
from the South.
Nah, my family's from the South though, so you might as well get that rundown right now, right? So, on my father's side, my grandfather, his father, he was from Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi, and then he migrated to Chicago, the west side
Mhm.
of Chicago. Um, and my mother is straight from Jackson, Mississippi, like straight from there, like not from Chicago, like at all. um, so when I was little, we used to go down south a lot, but you know, definitely not from down south. Definitely from south side of Chicago. I say y'all a lot, so I get that a lot. I definitely do. That's just my grandma coming out of me. My little auntie. I got a little bit of auntie in me.
BH, he had a comment to your photo. He said,
Yo,
he hope you hold on. He said he hope you wasn't baking with your makeup on.
listen. You know what? I wasn't because the makeup industry, they keep your skin together, honey. That's the only thing that wasn't sweating. And that's crazy, isn't it? You would think makeup would run, but the Lord, He blessed me with some powder. Yes, Lord. And I powdered my face on down that day. So I was good. But you are, I'm knowing. BH know. He know the T, says he know that the makeup can run sometimes, honey. That's why I ain't got nothing on today. I only got my lashes, some eyeshadow, and some lip gloss because it is 88 degrees outside. Who told it to be that hot out? But you know what? It get cold out here too, so let me not complain.
Yeah, that's the thing about okay, so I can never stay somewhere where it is not 4 seasons.
You know what? I was thinking about that because like a lot of people have moved to like LA and stuff. I don't know if I don't see like the springtime and fall. Those are the most beautiful times of the year.
This is why it's weird to stay somewhere where it's hot all the time.
Yeah,
You watch all these Christmas movies and they got snow. And then you in Vegas
you in
where it's
Vegas,
90
burning
degrees
up,
on Christmas Day. That is
ah!
so weird.
Or you in Arizona. You're just that's it's just hot,
I
hot.
cannot do the four. I have to do 4 seasons. I like snow and fall, spring, and summer. I just can't do summer year round.
I don't know about liking the snow, but you know what I'm saying. I know it's normal when the snow come around. It's
It's like my
definitely
daughter's 5, so it's like she enjoys the snow.
normal.
I don't want her to be seeing snow on TV and ask me what's that. Like
What's the okay? You feel like, oh, I done ruined my baby's childhood. I'm finna go outside and make some snow. Nah,
BH
I ain't got no.
Studio. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just saying that reminiscing on when I was little and my father used to make us go outside and enjoy the snow. Well, not make us, but he be like, y'all putting on y'all jumpsuits today, and we going outside, and we're about to make some snow angels. We gonna make the snowmen, and we gonna have fun. Like I remember him. That was like adamant one of our things to get hit with like snowballs and things like that. So my kids are definitely gonna get smacked with a couple of ice balls. We're gonna have that fun. What you say?
Speaking of that, do you? I probably don't know if I should ask that question right now, but do you have kids?
Do I have kids? Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you what I tell everybody
Yeah.
that don't have kids.
Okay.
Don't have any.
Yes. Yes. Great piece of advice, sir.
People that have kids like myself, we good, but other people don't have kids.
Nah, honestly, I do.
All
want
kids are bad. All of them.
Oh my gosh. I won't be. I
You
won't
love
be
them,
a
but they
couple
bad.
kids. You, of course, you love them. I just want like 2. I can't do 8. I can't do 5. I'm in a family of 5, and that's a lot. You know, I can do 2. I can do 2. 2 is cool. I can do 2, but I'll probably be 40 by the time I have one child.
So
Yay!
do you see that? Do you see that comment that's on the screen?
I do. It's
If you had an agency that you wanted to be signed to, who will it be?
Oh, that is a good question, actually. Who would it be? Honestly, I really like Wilhelmina models. Their agency, just because, like, Ford is very corporate. You know, not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm not a corporate girl. I'm not. Like I just got through saying, I'm very free spirited, and if I want to do a shoot one day with flowers and a shoot the next day with broken glass, I want to have that type of flexibility with my agency. Um,
Right.
Not saying that Ford doesn't. I don't see it happening, you know. But Wilhelmina, I know a couple girls that are signed to Wilhelmina, and they have like freedom of expression along with getting booked with, their agency and things like that. So that's all I want, to be free to express myself. Good question.
Have you applied to any?
No, I haven't. I'm too scared. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a little nervous about doing that.
You have a thank you for sharing, Jasmine. Do you have a
Yeah.
portfolio?
I have a comp card, but a portfolio? No.
Yeah.
I have like a link to my Google Drive, which
All right. So it's funny that you say that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna have to find a video that I made a couple months ago during quarantine where I said, if you don't have a physical portfolio and you don't have a website, you can have a Google Drive link, a Dropbox link, and email that to people, right?
Yeah.
Now, when I made the post, I didn't post the video to Facebook. I recorded it and I edited it, and then I threw it right on YouTube, and I posted it on Instagram in my stories. And I got a comment back that said, "Why would you encourage models to not have a website? Why would you encourage them to do Dropbox link and Google Drive links?" And I said, I didn't encourage anybody from doing it. All I said was, if you don't have the money for a site, you don't have a physical portfolio, you can still have a digital portfolio. It's better. It's free.
And I feel like it's still professional. Like Google Drive and anything Google, honestly, is nothing. A ghetto site when you see one, and Google has not. It's very chic. It's very sleek, and I feel like it's still professional. The reason that I still want to have one, a website, and 2, like a physical portfolio on me, just so I can be more secure. Technology rules our life, yeah, but you never know what's gonna happen. Like your phone might break, might die, anything. So having that like physically on me is definitely a goal as well. And having a website, just because You can be like, girl, I got a website. Go to this, and then pull up the stuff.
Yeah, if you don't see, I usually tell models it's a website called portfoliobox.net.
Okay.
If you don't want to, it's a portfolio that's usually meant for photographers and makeup artists, but models can use it also.
Oh.
It costs between 90 cents and $14 a month. So if you get I think it's like $7. If you get the $7 one, that's the one that's the good one.
Okay.
But the 90 cent a month is good also. But it ain't nothing but just a link. It's nothing but a website with your name. And you get to add your photos, you add your bio, you add your social media links, you add your location, your contact info, and that's it. It's better than having nothing at all.
Yeah, definitely better than
It's
having
portfoliobox.net.
See, he
And
dropped
let me
it
make
down.
sure.
Ooh.
Let me make sure it's .net because I would hate for this to be on YouTube. And yeah, it's portfoliobox.net.
Yeah, look at you dropping gems.
Yep, build your own online portfolio website. You do not need somebody. You do not need to pay hundreds of dollars to have somebody build your website.
That's another thing in the modeling industry. A lot of people will try to dupe you and they try to make you pay more for a service. Not saying that services shouldn't be worth more, but sometimes people do. I live in Chicago. Okay, I live on the south side of Chicago. We get it how we live. You feel me? So not knocking that. It's just be aware of your options. You don't always have to spend $2,000.
It's always alternatives.
It's always an alternative.
So if you feel like you don't have any money to do a photo shoot, you can use your cell phone.
Camera stand.
Right. You can get your phone stand. Use your phone. Get a white curtain, black curtain, whatever color curtain.
Period.
Usually women that do their own makeup have the little ring light.
Yes.
And you can do your own photo shoots at home.
We got 3 ring lights in my house right now. I had bought the first one I bought. I really didn't like the light, so I bought another one. Even though they can be expensive, really expensive, it's a good investment. So I definitely just was like, yeah, let me get another one. And it turns out I'm using both of them. So don't knock it till you try it. Go ahead, invest into it. And it's not that expensive. It's like $80 on Amazon. A LED light will get you a lot of things. Okay? All the videos.
To those who are watching on YouTube, thank you. Those watching on Facebook, thank you. Those on Facebook, if you click the caption if you click the caption of this live, you will see her Instagram link. And while you at it, scroll all the way down to the bottom. Subscribe to my YouTube because once my YouTube get popping, I ain't doing this on Facebook no more.
You dig?
So I'm about
Facebook.
50 followers away, not followers. I'm about 50 subscribers away from getting off Facebook, from doing this and going strictly to YouTube. Because the comment section on YouTube be popping.
Be busting.
So y'all can't see it unless I pop it up on the screen. But I'm about 50 subscribers away. And we go do this on YouTube.
Yeah,
where I can really use this platform to the biggest possibilities.
Because we're gonna do a part 2. Okay.
Matter of fact, you can also click the notification on my Facebook Live videos also, because I think you can click a notification where you can actually be notified every time somebody goes Facebook Live.
Oh yeah, almost definitely. Click that.
All right, so let's go ahead and click these comments up because it says, since you started modeling, what shoot would you say you had fun on?
That is an amazing question. Oh my gosh. 2 years into it, almost 3 now, I've done a lot of work. And it's not even half of the work of most of these models that be out here. So that's saying a lot. Wow. What shoot did I have fun on? What shoot did I have fun on? It's so many shoots that I've done that I just enjoyed the energy that was there. There's this one photographer. Oh my gosh. He is vibes. His name is Zeus Views
Yeah,
on
you talking about the guy. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Zeus is my friend. I love him, and it's like his confident energy just makes you feel like you got it. Like every pose is bam, boo. You feel me? I definitely have fun on that shoot. Just because of the ambiance, like I said, sometimes female models, if you know what I'm talking about, sometimes photographers they can get a little weird. You know, they can get a little mm. You feel me? So I love it when photographers know not just boundaries, but know how to be themselves without being a little creepy, you know? So that definitely made me feel like I'm finna book him again. I gotta book him again. He is. And the editing, oh my gosh. Let me tell you, I didn't even send you those pictures. I was very, very tempted to. But
I know you did more shoots than what I see on your
oh
page.
yeah. Oh yeah. They all in my my phone. They're my little archives. I'm not gonna lie to you. Modeling, I started modeling just because of family members mostly just telling me like, oh my god, you should model, like you're getting taller, you should model, things like that. At first I didn't believe them, but as soon as I started doing it, it was just like, oh my god, this is art. This is like art and expression through with your body, and that's all I was doing anyway. So yes, let's do it for a living, okay? So a lot of this I just be having fun with, and sometimes I don't even post it because sometimes it feels like people post things on social media for validation and for somebody for likes and things like that. Of course, for likes, you know, but
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot of my work for me. I do a lot of stuff for me. Yeah.
All right, so we have a comment from YouTube.
Hello,
In fact, let's make sure this is from
Khalil.
yeah. So this is from YouTube. He says, "Where are you guys based out of?" You can go first.
I am from. I said this like 5 times because I love my city. I'm from the south side of Chicago. I live off Halsted, one of the busiest streets. Um, we reckless, but we're authentic. I'm from the Chi.
Yeah, and I am from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Um, Wisconsin is right above Illinois.
Yes,
So me and Jhene are an
we
hour and a half
cousins.
apart, and
We
I will be in
cousins.
right. We cousins, and I will be in Chicago next weekend.
Hey, litters. Why? Why are you coming to my city?
I gotta do some photo shoots.
Oh, he said he booked and busy.
Even though I'm not okay, so
What?
let me correct that just in case there's anybody that's watching that
Okay.
don't know. I'm not a photographer, right? So
Okay.
when I say I have to do photo shoots, it's because I'm going down there with photographers to meet photographers so that we can shoot models that I set them up with.
Period. So
So
you're like a
I'm not
model.
necessarily shooting.
You're like a model coordinator.
I'm a scout. So a lot of photographers they'll hit me up and be like, I'm in this place at this time. Can you find somebody for me to shoot? Then I'll find somebody for them to shoot.
That's crazy.
So the last 6 years of my career, I've been working with photographers when it comes to models. I haven't been working with models as much.
Oh, I understand.
Only so like this right here is the most I've done with models
Oh,
directly, where it's me and the model and nobody else.
oh, yeah.
Obviously, when it comes to my magazine, um, I I can't put your photos in my magazine without the photographer's permission.
Yeah.
So that's why I usually deal with photographers in general.
True.
Hold on, right quick. He also said he just moved from Milwaukee. He's in Dallas looking to meet more creators. How long you
All
been
the
in? How
artists
long
go
you
to
been in
Dallas.
Dallas?
all of the artists go to Dallas. You got a whole plethora of people to choose from. You don't even know it. There's so many people in Dallas. Dallas, low key, I don't know. I don't know why Atlanta gets so much clout because Dallas has so many rappers, artists, like as in painters and sculptors and things like that. Singers. I know so many singers down in Dallas, and that can blow. Okay, um, models, of course. It's so many people, and uh, I wish Dallas would get their recognition sometimes because it be busting down there. It be it.
He said, "Oh, you've been in Dallas for 2 weeks." Taylor, comment your Instagram, and when I get, matter of fact, yeah, comment your Instagram, and I'll follow you right now. I'm on a computer, so I'll follow you right now. All right, so let's say okay. So BH Studios said, when was your first runway show?
Oh my god! So, my first runway show was in 2018 when my first year, my rookie year as a model. Um, it was a disaster. Not gonna lie to you, I was in a production, but you know what? I'm not gonna say it was a disaster. It was their first time doing a show. I had lots of fun because it was my first time doing a show. I'm like, oh my god, like the hustle and bustle, get dressed, do this, do that. It was like, oh my god, I'm important. I gotta get dressed like right now. Like it was crazy. The reason I say it was a disaster is because of the venue. It was in the middle of summer, and the AC was not working.
Oh, yeah,
So
AC didn't work.
yes, so we were
That's up.
sweating. That day I did sweat I sweated my makeup off because I didn't think I needed the powder. But you always powder down, honey, okay? You never know what's gonna happen. But yeah, it was the AC was off and like uh the floor was carpet, so they had to put down uh a strip of hardwood flooring. If you could imagine that, just off of that thought, you can see tacky. It's just tacky. So, but I still had fun. It was very fun, and that's when I was like, oh my god, I could definitely do runway a lot more. I just need to find some people, more designers and things like that. I'll walk a runway
Wait a minute.
down, honey.
Speaking of that, Taylor is from Milwaukee.
Oh, yeah, you just did.
Yeah, that's his Instagram. But
Okay.
when I went to his Instagram, the first 3 photos I seen was from a Milwaukee model.
Oh.
Hey Taylor, if you're still watching, because I can't really tell who's watching from YouTube, next time you're in Milwaukee, let me know. I'll get you some models to shoot here. Anytime you need anything published, let me know, and I will publish the photos. When we get off of this live, I'll write you, and we'll exchange contact info and stuff like that.
Cool.
So he said his website is in his bio. So for everyone, it is Tailored Films. All right, so BH Studios also said if she goes to Caviar, she can post on their site. Oh yeah, you can have so Caviar is the #1 location for independent magazines when it comes to getting submissions, when it comes to getting paid for submissions, and when it comes to models and photographers looking for magazines to submit to. Now you can get on there and create your account, but it's not like the regular social media. So let's say, for example, I'm gonna go off of how I operate on Caviar. Models and photographers will follow me. if I see their photos, I'll like their photos. But do I honestly be like, hey, you should do a shoot for my magazine? I don't do that because I try not to be that way.
Why?
Because I don't want, if somebody's going to submit to my magazine, I want it to be organic. I don't want it to be because I asked you to do it.
I understand though.
You know, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with
You know,
that.
the models that I go live with, I always tell them, if you ever need anything published, just let me know. But I would never say, hey, your next photo shoot, can you do it for my magazine?
True. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, probably won't use those words. Very true.
Yeah, he said make an account and put your photos from shoots up there to show her face and have other MUAs, photographers, and designers reach out to her.
Sir, you just putting me on to a lot of stuff
yeah,
today.
Caviar is a good site.
Look at y'all.
It is. Caviar is a good site.
How long have you been in the industry?
Oh, I've been in the game for 10 years, but I used to do fashion shows. No,
Oh,
I've been around 11 years. So when I started in 2009, I was doing fashion shows.
Oh, wow.
And then my issue with fashion shows was majority of the models that do fashion shows are usually short. They're usually under. Oh my God. Yeah. They're usually under the professional height requirement. Yeah. So then I was like, hey, y'all putting too much of y'all heart into these fashion shows, do photo shoots.
Okay.
So then it was like, all right, so I'm a middleman, the relationship between models and photographers. And I did that for 6 years until I came up with my own magazine.
That's what's up.
And the reason why I came up with my own magazine was because I got tired of submitting my photos and then get my photos declined. So I said, you know what? Ain't nobody will decline me no more. I'll make my own. Okay. And then I started to decline people. And I started getting cussed out. And it's like, you know what? That's how I felt.
I know. Look,
that's how I felt.
You're like, I can't even blame you.
And I know now, looking back at it now, a lot of the photos that I was doing was getting declined because they just did not fit the type of magazine that I was sending the photos to.
And you know what?
That's one of the things I tell the models.
Yeah. You
can't send a fashion magazine bikini photos. You know, if a magazine is built around all headshots, you can't send them waist up photos. Send them headshots. Nobody was telling me that when I was submitting the photos. So that's why I was getting declined. Like, I didn't know that until I came out with my own magazine. I was making the same mistakes a lot of people make.
Yep. And you know what? That's the only thing that I would complain about being on my modeling journey. Just not having somebody to tell me stuff. Like, I can't even, there's no board of directors to go to for the beginner models. You know what I'm saying? You just, it's trial and error, error, and then you get it correct. Probably 7 times later, you know? Which is life.
I mean, it's a lot of small stuff that happened in between where I'm at. I mean, where I started and where I'm at now, but that's the big stuff. That's the short story of everything. Because I don't know if you got enough time to know everything right now.
Actually, my bus is about to come in a couple, and your girl's still working. Nobody's paying my bills.
All right. So BH Studio, how long left do you have?
It's coming in about, hold on, notifications for that. See, I don't get social media notifications, but I get notifications for my bus, and it's coming in 7 minutes.
7 minutes. All right, y'all. So we got 5 minutes.
All right.
We're gonna do a rapid 5 minutes. If I read these questions too fast and it looks like I'm rambling, I'm gonna have the questions pop up on the screen.
For your viewing pleasure.
All right, so BH said, oh, he talking about caviar on that one. BH said, oh, he told Taylor that he's from South Florida.
Okay. BH is up in them comments, honey. Yes, Lord.
Yeah, I use the word organic. Look, being organic with people on both sides always works. Always. Like I've learned to just stop asking and saying, "Hey, can you do this?" And just be like, "If you want to, you can do this."
True.
All right. And then like with this thing that me and you doing right now, um, my appreciation to you is if you ever need anything published, let me know. I wouldn't
True.
put you through. I wouldn't put you through the same process I put everybody else through. And then anytime you that link that I inbox you, if you ever see me, because I'm about to start doing group discussions. So every
Okay.
Sunday, I'm about to start doing discussions where it's some kind of topic. So if you ever see me do that and you see multiple people in the stream, it's most likely a topic discussion. If you want to join the stream, click that link. It will add you to the guest room.
Bet.
And then in the guest room, you can still hear us, but nobody can see you or hear you except for me.
Okay.
So if I'm having a group discussion and you in the guest room, that means you want to come in. I can be able to introduce you before I bring you into the live and let you know when I'm bringing you into the live and stuff like that. You can talk to me. I can reply back to you over the stream, but nobody else can see or hear you.
Ooh, excuse me.
So I'm gonna start doing that on Sundays. Hopefully next month. It's going to be a little difficult for me to do that every weekend because I need at least 2 other people to do it. So I can do 8 people max, but I need at least 2. And you know, the worst thing is everybody just has to reschedule, or people, you know, don't show up on time. But I'm gonna get that figured out. I'm gonna start coming up with
That's
topics.
crazy.
I'm
Black
gonna
people
start
gonna
having
find a way to be late,
yeah,
even in the crib.
yeah. So I think it'll be really, really easy to do once it's wintertime because everybody will really be in the house.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to start next month. Every Sunday, it will be 1 or 2 topics, and that's the only thing we talk about.
Uh-oh.
And I think the first topic I want to talk about, because I talked about this with a model on Wednesday, is the current state of the world where it's like Black people, you need your own stuff.
Yeah.
Do models feel that way when it comes to modeling?
I was
Like,
already dealing with just Black people, so that's
yeah,
not
so
really a hard
like,
transition.
for example, Wilhelmina is a white agency. Lord, that's gonna sound so bad. Any language that I'm not using that's not proper, my bad, y'all. But this is the effects of being live. But a lot of magazines, a lot of agencies and stuff like that, they're not ran by us. So it's like, as a Black model, do you still want to be in that Bazaar magazine? Do you still want to be with Ford and Wilhelmina?
Do I want to still be in Bazaar? Yes, I still want to be in Bazaar magazine,
I do
but
too.
I'm not. The thing about being Black, it doesn't mean that you shun everything. It doesn't mean
Right,
that. It means that you don't dim your Blackness for nobody. That's
right.
what that means. I'm not opposed to getting all the coin that I can get. So if Harper's Bazaar tells me we want to do a spread with you and we're gonna da 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 da, the only way I'm saying no is if they'd be like, yeah, you gotta straighten your hair. No. Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
wear a wig. No. You know what I'm saying? That's the only. If you make me dim my Blackness any kind of way, then it's like, okay, no, you're definitely. And then I'm exposing you to everybody, so nobody will work with you that looks like me. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason. If you disrespect me, that's the only reason, and that's the only way why I'm not working with nobody. When it comes to being like signed to like a white agency like Wilhelmina, again, like I said before, even when I first started being a model, no. I take that back. When I made my resolve that I was okay with being a freelance model, that really wasn't a pressing issue. You know, like either way it go, money is the motive and being creative is the motive. If I do that sign, great. If I do that freelance, awesome. I'm not really pressed about it. But again, if I do get signed to anything that has to do with white, the only way I'm gonna have a problem is if you disrespect my Blackness in any kind of way. Be very aware of how you deal with me. Okay?
Yeah, I remember when the George Floyd thing first happened, and I had somebody DM me on Instagram, and they asked me, since EVON magazine got so many white models in it, when am I coming out with a black magazine? That's the only reason why I have EVON Black, is because I had.
So you made a whole nother section?
I know I got 6 magazines. EVON Black is a whole separate magazine. It's only for black models. But I got so tired of people asking me, when you gonna come out with an all black magazine? Because this is
So
the honest to God truth. Yeah,
because people
EVON Black. Yeah. So,
or you know what? You know how I feel about that. I understand why you did it, but you as a black man, I feel like nobody should put black people in a box to be just black
I
or
know.
to be, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like off the rip, if you appreciate how black women and how black men exude graceness and exude like beauty in a different way, I feel like you should have already been posting black models, but that doesn't mean
now
you,
I was posting black models.
I'm
I think the
knowing.
issue was, this is why I tell people, when it comes to my magazine, majority of my submissions come off of Caviar.
Okay.
Majority of the creators that's on Caviar are not black, because usually the black community don't know about Caviar.
Yeah.
So if the work that I'm getting is from a lot of non-black creatives,
yeah,
and I'm a magazine, I'm gonna publish them.
Yeah.
Which this is the funny thing. Before that, when I first came out with my magazine, I remember I made a status and I said, "Hey, I'm about to come out with a magazine. It's gonna be all Milwaukee models, right?" When I did that, my status went crazy. Everybody was excited.
Yes.
When I came out with the magazine, I couldn't get nobody from my own city to be in it.
Yep.
It was like, oh, it's little. So I went to the internet, and the internet blew it up. And now Milwaukee is comfortable with being in my magazine.
Yep.
It's almost the same way. You know, I'm black, so
heavy, especially in Chicago. Oh my God, you don't get no support from your hometown until you start busting. I don't know if I feel any kind of way about that, but it's just a fact, you know. Especially being from Chicago, it's so much talent in Chicago. I feel like we really don't be knowing about some talents until they blow up, and that's why we start messing with them real hard. But and on the other hand, some people do be hate. You know what I'm saying? But most times, Chicago is a big city, but it's this big at the same time. With so many artists, you only know about the people that's busting. You only know about the people that got the clout. You only know about the people that's on your Explore page. So I really can't blame you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was that thing. It was that thing where it was like my magazine was small to people that's in my community. Nobody wanted to be in it. Now, my EVON Black magazine, oh, that magazine busted. That magazine so far is my highest. It's my most purchased magazine I've ever done.
Okay, you lit then. That's
now. I'm gonna tell the truth. I know we on live, and I probably shouldn't be saying this, so Facebook and YouTube, excuse me. But I think one of the reasons why it's my highest sold magazine is because of the times that we live in. Right? And the reason why I say that is because I'm not the first magazine that was built around just black models.
Yeah.
The other magazines were having an issue and having difficulty getting submissions for their magazines.
Yeah.
It's a magazine. It's a real large all black magazine. It's called 7 Hues, HUES Black. It made a post and said, people support all its other magazines except for its black one. This was before the George Floyd thing happened. And they're a big magazine, and their black magazines were getting the least amount of interest in submissions. Now I'm quite sure right now at the current moment it may be popping.
Yep.
Um,
But I feel like that's a fact, and high key, you really can't even do anything about that. But capitalize on the times that we in. I'm not gonna lie to you. It might sound a real shallow
I
when
know
I say it like
it
that.
sounds bad.
Yeah,
It sounds
it
like, oh
sounds
wow.
bad, but promise you I don't mean it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's just
yeah. It's anybody who
his life.
any black owned business that was struggling before George Floyd is probably doing twice as better now.
Yep.
They have to be realistic and say it came from the times that we in.
Yeah. You just gotta be aware.
It's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. It's unfortunate that it takes somebody losing their life. Man,
For
it's
us to
unfortunate that
support our own.
for people to have awareness, for us to
Right.
support our own, for all that. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like a year from now, when all this is not this big of a deal, hopefully the customers and they stay.
You know what? I hear why you say that it might not be a big deal, but I think it's still gonna be very relevant to history.
Yeah, well, history wise, yeah, you know, like the biggest thing in the world right now is this COVID. It's like,
yeah,
if
but
you sneeze,
the second biggest is
you got COVID. That's crazy. It's like every other sickness went out the window right now. If you itch it too much, you got COVID.
You irritate.
If it's allergy season and all this pollen and these flowers is killing you, and you got watery eyes, you ain't got allergies, you got COVID.
And I don't want to hear nothing you gotta say.
I work in the gym where people usually grunt, cough, spit, all that. Anybody cough in the gym right now, everybody look at you like you crazy.
But you know what? That's crazy how COVID hit exactly when allergy season happens. And I have a little bit of allergies. I ain't want to sneeze. I ain't want to cough. I ain't want to nothing. Because listen, y'all got me bent. Got me twisted and confused. And I don't even be having bad allergies, but I swear I did not want to. Every time I wanted to sneeze, and I remember it vividly, I would just be like, girl, is you finna die? Are you okay? You're sick. Then I forgot. Yeah, you got allergies, boo. Going back.
So we have been live for 52 minutes. I don't want to hold you up.
Yes. That was 52 minutes. That was fast.
That was literally 52 minutes.
Look at that. Look at that.
We can do a part 2 where it really is the interview part. I want to start doing 2 parts. I want to start doing a chit chat part. Yeah. And then I want to start doing the actual interview part like I do for my magazines. But you know, I don't want things to be like interview first. I want it to be I want to start doing chit chats first.
Okay.
And then
did y'all like our chit chat today?
I want to, yeah. So hold on 1 second. Let's see.
What y'all feel? How y'all doing out there?
So
y'all all right?
For everybody who was commenting on this live that's in my other Facebook groups, if you don't comment on the actual video on my page or her page, I can't pop your comments up in the stream. That's the only reason why a lot of y'all questions I didn't tell her, because I can't pop them up for the people that's watching it to know what we're talking about. So my apologies on that. But if y'all ever want y'all questions to be popped up in the actual stream, you got to come to my page or her page or go to YouTube. Other than that, when y'all comment on the group pages, the comments are only shown in the group. I can't pop those up. I can read them, but I don't want to be reading questions all day. And the people that's watching from her page or my page and YouTube don't know exactly what we're talking about. But other than that, for the people that's still watching on YouTube, we will be back with a part 2. I will be back live in about 2 hours because I have a live chat with another model that's from Chicago. Well, she used to stay in Chicago.
Ooh.
to Florida.
Well,
So that's at 4 o'clock. And then later tonight, I have a part 2 with the model that I was talking to last night. So
well, that's fine. Look at you.
yeah, I need to get these out the way because
Yes, sir.
I really absolutely, I know I say this every time I'm on live. People should know by now. It's time. So look.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm gonna let you get to your
It's
game.
definitely time. So other than that,
Thank you so
whenever
much
you
for wanting me to be on here and things like that.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
for inviting me.
So yeah, we'll do a part 2. We'll talk to y'all later. And I'll
Yeah.
see y'all later. Have a good day.
Bye. Be blessed.